Nikki Fox, BBC News.
Brilliant piece from Nikki there. Obviously, that's going to have an impact this summer.
It's one to watch, isn't it, in the weeks and months ahead? Right, it's coming up to 6:30. Let's check in with our breakfast teams around the UK now to get the news, the travel and weather where you are. See you in a moment.
Hello there, very good morning to you. People from the northwest who were given contaminated blood products in the 1970s and 80s are amongst those waiting for today's final report from the public inquiry. They include John Morrissey from Bolton, who gave written evidence to the hearing. He contracted hepatitis C in what's being recognised as the worst treatment disaster in the history of the NHS. Families from our region who are affected will be in London to hear those findings.
The systemic stuff for me is what's really, really important. You can't have something like this with tens of thousands of people being affected and lives ended and shortened happen again. They've got to learn lessons from it.
Manchester City fans have been celebrating after their side made history, becoming the first club to win the Premier League title 4 seasons in a row. City beat West Ham 3-1 in their final game of the season. They finished 2 points ahead of Arsenal, who beat Everton at the Emirates.
It's just unbelievable what this fella's achieved, Guardiola. He's absolutely, he's the best. He's the best. He's the best across Europe and the best across the world.
It's amazing. 4 in a row. It's the first time it's happened in Premier League. I can't imagine that.
Fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. It's more a relief than anything else, I think.
And it was an emotional day at Anfield too, as Liverpool said farewell to Jurgen Klopp after 9 years as manager. He said the supporters there were the superpower of world football and told the crowd in the city he loved them to bits. In other news, Virgin Trains could return to running rail services on the West Coast Main Line between the Northwest and London. 5 years after losing the franchise, they've applied for an open access licence in competition with Avanti West Coast. The application is being considered by the rail regulator. And alcohol harm said to be costing the Northwest £4 billion a year. The Institute of Alcohol Studies says over 700 million of that's the cost to the NHS, such as hospital admissions and ambulance calls. Over £2 billion is the cost to the criminal justice system of alcohol-fuelled crime and disorder. Now, to the hot sunny weather at the weekend, how long will it last? Gillian can tell us.
Hello, good morning to you. Well, it's a dry start for many of us this morning. High pressure is still in charge. It's sitting out to the northeast. So for many of us today, it will still be fairly settled. There will be quite a lot of cloud. You can see that building in from the east there. A lot of low cloud through this morning. But I still think some sunny spells at times through the afternoon here and there. Temperatures around 20 degrees. We'll be feeling warm, slightly cooler there for the Isle of Man. And we do keep a bit of that cloud tonight. It gradually clears and we will see some clearer spells as we head into the start of Tuesday, but our next weather front soon moves in. You can see that there, that rain starting to edge in from the east, and some of that could be quite heavy at times. Overnight temperatures around 7 or 8 at the lowest. So for the rest of this week, it is going to be a little bit mixed, a little unsettled, slightly cooler by midweek, but temperatures picking up again by the weekend.
Merseyrail trains not running at the moment between West Kirby and Hoy Lakes because of a derailment at West Kirby. That's it from me for now. Bye-bye.
Hello, this is Breakfast with John Kay and Sally Nugent. Our main story for you this morning. After decades of campaigning,